You know, a cell phone can be one of your best friends these days. You can talk to your friends, share what you're doing, store all kinds of cool pics and songs. It's actually pretty amazing. Our entire lives can be held in this one digital device. So, what happens if you lose it? Or if it winds up in the hands of someone you don't know? Even worse, what happens if someone you do know finds it and sees something that you didn't want others to see? Well, that's what my blog's about today. Even though things like cell phones, computers, and digital cameras can be our best friends, if we don't use them responsibly, we could wind up in a situation that we really don't want to be in. Did you ever stop and think about how we communicate? Or more importantly, how fast we can communicate? Sometimes being able to talk and chat at lightning speed can be a real help. But then other times, it can be a real problem. If we don't stop and think before we text or email or even post. Believe me, I should know. Here's what happened to me. Gia was my best friend. We were always together and knew everything about each other, especially about boys.
So do you think I should ask him out, Sabrina?
I think he likes you. Did you see him smile at you?
Well, I think he's just showing off. But in science class yesterday, he drew a picture on my book cover. It was so cute.
Maybe you should ask him to the movies with us. It would be fun going as a group.
I'll set it up.
So Gia called Cole and invited him and a couple of his friends to go to the movies with us that weekend. She was so excited, but the date didn't go as she planned. Instead of Cole and Gia hanging out together, Cole spent the whole time talking to me. Gia got angrier and angrier. I had no idea anything was wrong. I just thought we were all having a good time together. When she got home, Gia was fuming. She wanted to get back at me and make me feel as hurt as she felt right that minute. Without even thinking about it, she got onto the computer and started posting horrible and mean things about me that weren't true. The next day, Gia found out firsthand what happens when you don't think before you act with your digital device.
It'll be fine. Hi, Sabrina.
Why did you say all that mean stuff about me? It's not true.
I'm so sorry.
Leave me alone, Gia. You made it clear what you really think about me.
I'm sorry. I just got so mad.
You think you can just say those things about me just because you were mad? What you posted is out there forever, and everyone saw it. I've been explaining to my friends and family all weekend. You ruined my reputation.
I'm sorry. I guess I just didn't think about it that way.
Well, you don't have to worry about me stealing a boy from you anymore, Gia. I don't want to be friends with someone like you. When you're angry, it's easy to forget that what you say and do online is public and lasts forever. A good rule of thumb is, if you're using your digital device while angry or upset, give yourself time to cool off and think about it. I promise, you'll make better decisions. You know how sometimes when you're by yourself, you do things that you might not do if you knew everybody could see you? Yeah, well, your actions online are kind of like that too. Whenever you're using your computer, your phone, or other digital stuff, you can't be too sure who's going to see what you do. Can you? My friend RJ had an after-school job taking care of the neighbor's yard. It was a pretty easy job. RJ really liked working outside, so it was perfect for him. Plus, with the money he earned, he was going to buy a new bike. He was really serious about his savings. One day, Mrs. Henson had a favor to ask RJ.
RJ, it looks great. It really looks beautiful. You did a great job. Thank you.
Oh, no problem, Mrs. Henson. See you on Monday, okay?
Well, actually, I need you on the weekend because I'm going away. I'd like you to feed my cat and to take the mail in for me, please.
Oh, okay. Are you going somewhere?
Well, my granddaughter's getting married, so I won't be home until Monday. Can I count on you?
Sure, Mrs. Henson. I'd be happy to. Have a good time with your granddaughter.
Thank you. Well, here's the key.
Thank you.
Thank you, honey.
Later that day, RJ was online.
RJ, let's get going with your homework.
Okay, Mom. I'm on it.
Now, RJ's really responsible, and he hardly ever gets into trouble. But like all of us, sometimes he doesn't use his best judgment.
Let's see who's online. Oh, I got a message from Max. RJ, see you at the skate park tomorrow like we planned, right?
RJ forgot he had just told Mrs. Henson that he would take in the mail and feed the cat. That would definitely have to come before hanging out with his friends at the skate park. So to let them know he wouldn't be able to be there, he posted this.
Sorry, guys. I'll catch up with you later. My neighbor's out of town and I'm supposed to feed the cat in the morning.
The problem was that RJ didn't think about who else was going to read the post besides his friends. Well, it turns out that someone else did read the post about Mrs. Henson being out of town. It didn't turn out so well for her or for RJ.
Mrs. Henson, what's going on? Why are you home so early?
Well, RJ, someone broke into my house last night, and they did a lot of damage. The police are trying to find out who did it.
That's awful, Mrs. Henson.
It is. The police say that they're targeting people who post online that they're going on vacation. I don't even know how to do that.
I think I might know how they knew.
RJ explained what happened to Mrs. Henson. The police had to be contacted. It turns out they were able to find the burglars with the help of RJ's tip. But even though RJ told the truth, there were still some negative consequences to face. Because of his irresponsible behavior, RJ lost his computer privileges for the rest of the year. The point is, you never know who's going to see what you do or say online. So, the best thing to do is be aware of your actions. Then, act responsibly. Oh, I know. I gotta go. See you at soccer practice. Sometimes it's hard to keep up with your friends, but texting and email make it a lot easier than it used to be. Or so my mom says. But you also have to be aware about what others can communicate about you too. Look what happened to my brother Ben. My brother is the president of the Key Club at his school. He loved organizing events for the community, and he was good at it too. It was easy for him to get help from his best friends, Noah, Jake, and Marcus.
Hey guys, thanks for coming today. I couldn't have done all this without your help.
Hey, no problem. I'm just glad we're out in time for my sister's party tonight.
Yeah, alright. Hey, what party?
Well, my sister's in charge for the weekend because my parents are out, and I'm getting $20 if I don't tell them about the party. And she even said I can invite some friends over. You want to come?
Dude, you gotta come. It's gonna be awesome.
You have to be there. It wouldn't be the same without you.
I guess I could go. I just tell my mom I'm sleeping over your guys' house tonight, okay?
Yes.
Let's go.
When Ben got to Noah's house, he realized he wasn't in the best situation. Some kids were drinking and he didn't want to. Instead of drinking, he asked his friends to play video games.
Hey, what's up, man? Hey,
Mom.
I thought we were just gonna hang out with us. I even brought a video game.
And leave all this? That girl over there thinks I'm cute.
Yeah, right, Jake. If you want to play the video game, we can. Right, guys?
So the guys left the party and went to play video games. Some kids at the party had been taking pictures and had sent them to some of their friends. Then those friends sent them to their friends, and pretty soon the pictures ended up everywhere. The next day when Ben came home from Noah's house, my mom and dad were waiting for him. Someone had sent the pictures to them.
Ben, do you have something to tell us?
I'm so disappointed in your behavior last night. We trusted you.
What are you guys talking about?
We're talking about these, Benjamin. Pictures of you at a party with kids drinking. How could you act so irresponsibly and take our trust for granted?
This is so unlike you. What's going on?
Ben told our parents the truth about the party and that he didn't drink. But even though he explained what happened, they still punished him. Even though Ben wasn't drinking at the party, he was there, and the pictures that his friends took still got him into trouble. So, let's go over a few things that'll keep you and your friendship safe when it comes to digital devices. Number 1, never text, post, or email when you're feeling angry or upset. You'll make better choices if you give yourself time to cool off first. Number 2, you must have a digital consciousness. That means being aware that what you say and do online isn't private. It's public information that people can use in many different ways. Number 3, make sure you understand that it's not just what you say and do online, but what others can do with your information too that can hurt you. So now that you know a little bit more about your digital devices, you'll be able to say that you can use them safely and responsibly. Because who can give this up? Hi! Yeah, what you doing later?